Today we're going to talk about Astra Blast by Mattel. This came out in 77 or 78. Really awesome toy. I shot these little Nerf rockets and it was air powered. Basically you raise up on this control tower here as it was a plunger and you hit the top to shoot air out the bottom up this tube and shoot the rocket out. A lot of fun. This thing was really awesome. I love this box art on here. Oh, it did originally sell for $6.88. Got the kid launching the rocket on the side here. And then you got a zoomed out view showing the actual action that you do. Showing you hit the top of the control tower to launch your rocket out. This thing's awesome. Now what came in the box was we had the control tower here. Here's the control tower. This is our launch tube right here. The control tower had decals on the side to indicate power levels. How much air you're going to put inside this chamber here. So you barely put it down to hit it, you're not put much air out that tube. Put it all the way to the top and hit it, you're going to put a whole lot more air out that tube. Had a little foam rocket, got two of them with it. You put it inside the little launch tube here. Then you install your launch tower, like so, and then you're ready to do some launching. Awesome. This was such a great toy. The instructions that came with it was really well done. Typical Mattel instructions, really cool artwork on them. Basically showed how to put the decals on a unit, what came in the box. When you open it up, it shows how to assemble it, which is very basic. And then of course on the back it showed how to launch. Now one of the major things with this was a lot of people would lose their rockets, but luckily Mattel put this little form in there where you can order replacement rockets. And I love this saying up here in the top corner. It says, "Astronauts don't cry over lost rockets. They just order new ones." Awesome. I never lost my rockets with my original Astro Blast, but I did order some more. I had like 12 rockets before I got rid of it. And on here you can get 2 rockets for $2 or get 4 rockets for $3. That's the better deal. And the rockets came in different shapes. They had some with the swept back fins on them. They had ones with the little square fins. They came in yellow. They came in gray. A lot of different type of rockets that you can get a hold of to shoot out of this crazy thing. Now, in '78, Mattel released a follow-up to this that was called the Astro Blast Power Center. It was an updated version of the original Astro Blast, and it featured a lot of new things. One of the new features they had was you were able to load the rocket easier into that launch tower. You could do it on this one, fairly well. But on the Power Center, it had an opening door that allowed you to load the rocket into the launch tube. It also featured an air reservoir that you would pump up with air using like a little bicycle pump thing. Featured a gauge on top to let you know how much pressure was inside of that air chamber. Then you had a lever at the far end that would do like a countdown. You would ratchet it back 1/4 inch a little bit, and it would go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you pull it all the way down, and that would launch the rocket out. Pretty awesome. It also featured a little inclinometer on the side so you can set your angles. So the Power Center was a little bit more accurate than the original Astro Blast. And what was really cool about this toy, it was kind of like an educational toy in hiding, because it made you think about trajectories, made you think about power in order to get your rocket to go where you want it to go or how high you want it to get. Now, I had a lot of fun with my Astro Blast. I used to do things with it that I shouldn't have done, like I used to shoot my dad in unmentionable places and knocking stuff off of countertops and shelves in the house, and rockets go buzzing by my mom's head and freaking her out. It was a very fun toy to have. I really enjoyed it. And I did see the Power Center on the toy shelves the following year after I got my Astro Blast, but I never could get my parents convinced to buy me one. Mainly because I think they were worried that with increased accuracy, I would get a lot more trouble, which is probably true. But also in the box, they came with this target. Neat little target here that you would shoot your rocket at to see if you can knock it over. Now, when I had my original set, I actually cut the center of this out so the rocket would just go through it, because when I hit it, it would knock it over, I'd get up, stand it back up again. I didn't like that. So if I got it through the hole here, I gave myself like 100 points, but if I hit one of the corners, I'd only give myself 25 points. So that's how me and my buddies used to play with this thing, is we went by a point scale, kind of like darts, where we used our little rocket. What's really cool is you either shoot directly at the target by angling the little control tower at it, like so, or you can get really good, really challenged, and set at a higher angle to shoot your rocket up in the air and have it fall down onto the target. That was even more challenging. A lot of fun too. So that was Astro Blast. Let's see how well I did with this out in my backyard trying to hit that frickin' target.
Tanks now pressurized. 35 seconds and counting. We are still go 30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yes.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Hey, there's Hasbro. Hasbro makes toys. What's new, Hasbro?
Pretty sneaky, sis.
Remember, you can tell it's Mattel. It's
Okay, let 'em go. Some of the great SSP racers for 72.
M-A-R-X spells Mark, world's largest toy maker.
Remember, every boy wants a Remco toy, and so do girls. And remember, if it isn't Duncan, it isn't Yo-Yo.